All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment here on the Two Bros One Pod with our strikingly good-looking co-host, Marx Max Muscle.
My good side?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
here's my good side. Hold on a second. Let me get turned around.
Oh yeah. I didn't realize Ron Harris had a good side. When I interviewed him the first time I went to the Olympia, he was like, "Oh, make sure you get my good side." He's like, "Oh,
That
you should
means he
know what
wants
my
you to look at his bad side. If you're looking at his bad side, he wants the camera to be on the good side.
Yep." So I have to suffer and look at the bad side. Oh, thanks, Ron. But
Cheers to Ron Harris.
cheers to Ron Harris, continuing his legacy of being a writer and bodybuilding commentator by moving into his own space on his YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And
And I
he's
wish
been
him well.
busy. I've seen he's been busy on he's been on Xavier's channel recently. He did an episode out there. And Ron, if you ever want to come on here, we'd be lucky to have you. Would
I
love to
was
have you.
just watching Ron Harris before I popped onto this podcast.
Yeah.
He
I
was
get a lot.
just on. He might be still live. He might be on there right now.
What was he doing? Just talking bodybuilding?
Talking. I think it was a lag workout one. I just went on to say hello.
Yeah, I don't and this isn't like a shot, but like I don't watch bodybuilding commentators for their workouts. And I get a lot of
Well, no, he had an
notifications.
old workout posted that he
Oh,
was
the one with
showing from
Ronnie
MD Muscle.
or with Dorian, right?
No, no, no. That was the other day.
Oh.
This was just right before. It's probably still
Oh,
on right now.
okay.
Yeah. No, he was working out like a couple years ago,
Hmm.
and he was talking live as he was showing the workout. So
He did a cool one with Kai Green in Florida like
never seen
last
that.
year, and I remember I love Kai Green. Like he's just so entertaining to listen to. So, people say what they say and I've said what I've said about him as well, but I still enjoy his content.
Yeah, I haven't been watching Kai much lately. Haven't
He
seen much out on him.
he kind of just he didn't like I'm not gonna say he fell off. He just was doing the same thing, doing like the Redcon stuff and the rain energy stuff. And then randomly out of nowhere, he signed with Core Buddy for the Dubai Pro.
Hmm.
He did like a guest posing out there, so he's not with Redcon anymore.
Oh, really? Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I did a video like a couple days ago talking about it, and I was pretty okay. Totoro, he's like, I want to be
Hard to
part of the
keep up with
cast.
your content lately.
I've been a lot. Yeah, I was doing 2 days
No,
for
that's good.
a week,
That's
and then
good.
today I'll make sure I come out with another one.
I remember when I first started doing the YouTube channel, I'd go to the gym pretty often. There'd be some muscle dudes or whatever, and you'd be surprised how many people would tell me that, "Oh, you can't be posting that much." They'd say that's a bad idea because people will get tired of your videos. And this was like a couple times a week I was posting. I'm
Mm.
like, that was totally bad advice from these people. It's like, in
Yeah, they're
fact,
like, oh, you're
and
posting too much content.
yeah,
It's gonna, yeah, it's a terrible recommend. You,
it's not a good. You really do if you're gonna have it for your job. You
yeah,
really do need to post often. If you're doing these big encyclopedia type videos they're awesome. I watch them all the time. They're an hour long. Once a month or once a week is fine.
mhm.
But if you're just doing 8-minute videos, gotta
Daily's
be you
probably
gotta
pretty
yeah.
good. Yeah,
Yeah. If you're missing out one day a week, then yeah, that's
yeah.
not bad. But
Well, I can't remember if we talked about it on the last episode or if it was just us chatting, but I was talking about what I plan on doing for BNN with our content schedule or our right. It's just me. Um, I want to do 6 days a week, and I'm
yeah.
wondering if I could do seven. I would just have to
Well,
have the pre-recorded
the
stuff ready.
comparisons,
The comparisons always do well with views, so I don't know
well,
why I'm hesitant not to do them.
they grow as well. They
They
likely get more views. Like my news videos, I'll look at the history of them,
Yep,
and
they drop
they're
off.
all dead videos. I haven't got one view in the last and it's like it's great for the time being, but I'll have these old videos that really suck. They really suck. Like the way I talk, they're probably even not even like high quality
Mm.
footage, but they still get views because of the title, like a Ronnie Coleman versus Dorian Yates, something like
Oh yeah,
that.
classic. Yeah.
Like even if they go number 10 when you post them, they're still gonna get some views.
Hmm.
That's why I try to do every one of my videos, like, as much as quality as I can,
Yeah.
because you never know, they might blow up in the end.
Yeah. I use vidIQ. It's like one of the like the YouTuber tools that I have. And it was telling me I should do a did Derek Lunsford deserve the win? Doing like a side by side with him and Hottie. It
Yeah,
recommended me to do that this week. And I'm like, that's kind of interesting that it's still trending.
I did that video,
Yeah.
and it did not do very well at all,
Oh,
and it
really?
was crazy because those videos were doing awesome at the time. Like, you
Yeah.
can probably look back on my history of videos, and you can see it was low viewed,
Hmm.
and I actually did title it that, I think, Hattie Shupin robbed?
Right. Yeah. Because then you think
Which
all
is a
like
different
the
title.
Iranian fans would jump on it,
Yeah, yeah, no, no,
but no.
no, which
Well,
I
you
don't
don't
care.
use tags either, do you?
No.
Yeah, that might help. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. I mean, who
I
am I to
used to
tell
use
you? You
tags
know, you're
all the
doing pretty well.
time. I used to use tags all the time, and a couple of my videos did blow up,
Hmm.
and just for the heck of it, you'll check, and it's like, "No, I don't have tags on those."
Yeah.
It's
It's
maybe
weird.
a title is enough that it needs, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah. Title,
Maybe too many
description.
tags? Maybe too many tags waters it down?
It does. Yes. Or if
No,
you
what
use the
you
same
you sh
tags in every video,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it
that's
has to be relevant. Yep.
yeah, you showed me that thing there. It said was tagged on my videos or something,
Yeah.
and, like, Andrew Tate or something like that.
Yep.
It's like, where did those come from?
Yeah.
Because I
Your
did
channel
not
tags. Yeah.
they were not mine, though. I didn't use those. That was strange.
That was very, yeah.
Like, I was thinking about that because not only would I never search that guy, but there's a lot of popular things that are everybody will ask you about, like, I can't even think of these guys' names or girls' names, but as soon as I see them on my feed or anything, I just, I
Mm,
don't look at it to hate them. I'm not hating on these guys. I just block it,
yeah.
especially that one there, or whoever it was. Yeah, Andrew,
Yeah. Andrew Tate and yeah, his brother and stuff. Yeah.
but there's another guy too that I just don't,
Oh,
not into it, not into it.
yeah, to
Is
each
the
their own, you know?
bald-headed guy, smokes cigars?
Yeah. That's Andrew.
No,
Yep.
that
Andrew Tate.
okay, yeah, 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 that's him, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
But there's a guy that goes in from, he went from YouTube to wrestling to boxing or something.
Oh, the Paul brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. People always ask me about them. I'm like, nope, don't care, don't watch it. Nope,
No.
not
Yeah.
into it.
No.
It's like people want me to hate on this guy. It's like he did wrestling and he doesn't take it seriously. What do you think about that? Like, you get somebody idiot on the couch eating potato chips, thinking that he knows how to wrestle. At least this guy did wrestling. You
Yep.
know, I don't. Not that I even know or watched him wrestle, but you're telling me he wrestled.
Yeah. He wrestled. He bought. I mean, he did. He was at the Mr. Olympia, wasn't he? Or not the Mr. Olympia, at the WrestleMania.
Oh, the
I,
WrestleMania. I don't know.
yeah. I thought I saw like a clip of him. He was involved in some way.
I seen Dustin Rhodes or Reynolds or
Oh, Dusty
whatever.
Rhodes. Yeah. Yep.
One of them guys, I think he was the only guy I seen wrestling. Dusty Rhodes, I think, was his
Yep.
dad. You
Oh,
mac and
yeah. You're right.
dream, Dusty
Cody
Rhodes.
Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, yeah.
Yeah. He did really good with, I think it was, he owned AEW, I think.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. And then he still owns it, but now he wrestles back in WWE.
That explains the push.
Yep. Yeah. They
But that's why
they
Bret
paid to
Hart
have
got a
him
push.
move over.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I never like pushed wrestlers. Like Jeff Jarrett, guys like that. You remember
the
Jeff Jarrett?
Roman Reigns is just, I could never enjoy him
Well,
because
they pushed him for a different reason.
yeah.
I don't think he was a booker's son or anything like that. Jeff Jarrett's dad was the bookers and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Jeff Jarrett, and Triple H, he's the boss's son. He's the same type of wrestler that wrestles for 1,000 years, and it's like boring matches. And you
Mhm.
seen his entrance? You seen Triple H?
Yep. It's time to
I
play the
never.
game.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there was one scene though. It was just hilarious. Stone Cold Steve Austin. You ever watch him?
Uh, a little bit before my time.
People talk about like best talkers of all time. Stone Cold, in my
Yep.
opinion, is the best talker
Yep.
because he doesn't give a crap. Yeah, he's all. Can I say the bad word for urine on this channel?
Uh, I mean,
He's ticked
I'm
off.
pretty, yeah, I'm pretty
He
censored with how I talk.
yeah, I don't swear on my channel, so
Yeah.
he's all ticked off in the ring, and he's walking back and forth. He's like, "Triple H, get your butt out here now!" Instead of butt, I'm sure he said the other word for butt.
Oh,
Get your
yeah.
butt out here now, you stupid son of a gun!
That
So
actually does sound
Triple H
like
comes
him.
out. Well, hell, I can do all the impressions. Hell's a place, not a swear word.
Mm,
But anyway, so he brings Triple H comes out, does his big entrance music. He's not
yep.
wearing his gear, he's wearing a suit, but he still does. He jumps up on the ring, takes the drink of water, and Stone Cold goes, shut the music off now. Turn it off now. Triple H, spit that water out. Get in here now. And Triple H is looking at him, and he goes, I am trying to maintain my composure. Now spit the damn water out and get in the ring now. So Triple H is looking like he's all mad, but he's like, spits the water and comes in.
That's
He
funny.
didn't do his big.
Yep.
Because that's what Stone Cold, he's like, I don't have time for this. Spit out the water, shut the music off now. It was a funny moment.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it was before my time. Oh my god, my cat is just going wild. It's destroying my hand right now.
If my cat did that, I would be dead.
Mm,
No, he can
yeah.
bite.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep him quiet so he's not screaming.
Has he killed a mouse?
No, I don't have any, no
He's
mice
never
here.
killed.
I've got a
He's
cute
never
little,
killed.
no, I got a cute little apartment. He's maybe killed a
My
fly.
my cat has killed rabbits.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, and he's come home all beat up where it looks like he may have killed something even bigger than a rabbit. I don't know.
that's intense. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That, yeah, no, mine's a little house cat, little baby. My little Totoro.
Totoro?
Yeah, my little Totoro. My friend Totoro.
I thought his name was Toto at first. Like we're not in Kansas anymore.
I I was dating. I was seeing a girl for a
Excuse
while, and
me.
she would call him Toto.
Excuse me again.
So, I'm like, I thought it was cute, so whatever.
Toto?
But
Yeah. Oh.
I just, yeah,
Wizard of Oz.
yeah, I didn't make that connection until now. I just thought she was saying it weird because she was weird, but I don't know.
Well, all girls are weird, but not as weird as guys.
Guys are pretty weird. Yeah.
You say that to get the women all upset, and then you finish it
Mm,
off. But not as weird as guys.
yes. Yeah. Like it's
It's
like
like all
a
humans are stupid, right? All humans are stupid. I find, we're sitting there smoking cigarettes, eating potato chips. So it's like women are stupid, but they're not nearly as dumb as a guy. I'll
yeah
give you that.
yeah, and then they're like, oh, okay, never mind. I'm on your time. I'm on your team.
It's like Tim Allen. He says, women aren't as smart as they think they are. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, well, they give us guys credit for having some intelligence, but we don't have any.
Mm.
So they're not that smart. I'm just joking. We're all right.
Yeah, we're
As
we're
long as you can joke
tolerable.
about it. Yeah,
Yes, as long, yeah, especially nowadays, as long as you can joke about it, that's the important part.
indeed.
So,
I'm not.
Kareth, I
Yeah,
we briefly talked about him last episode. I heard a rumor that he might do the Arnold Open.
I'd like to see him win the title.
The 212.
Yeah, before
I,
he
I think it's only a matter of time.
before he goes to
Yeah,
the Arnold. Because for 212, I honestly think they've only ever invited Clarita.
yeah. Kamal, Kamal. He was there last year.
Was he?
He
He does some heavyweights though.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
does
think
he does
Kareth
some
has
open
ever.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
did
Kareth has ever done. Or maybe that was his first open.
he did the
The Arnold.
Arnold. He did Tampa in Texas as well last year. He did
Of
a
course, he
couple
was.
open shows.
Of course, he was the Olympic champion.
Yes.
So
Yep.
that makes kind of sense. But
Yeah.
here's my drawing of Kareth Baggio.
Yeah, that's really good. You
I don't know if
definitely
you can see
captured
that or
the
not.
vascularity.
Yeah, it's hard to see with the lighting there.
No, it looks good.
Kareth Z's, baby, please, Prappa.
Prapa. Dice to the socks.
Can you can you stick a thumbtack in a solid brick?
If you're strong enough.
There. I guess you can.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm I'm excited to hear what Kareth has planned. He he mentioned that he would like to do the Arnold Open on a podcast. I can't remember which one.
I think it was
So,
EP09's.
oh, could have been, yeah, could have been,
I know he was
yes.
on your channel a while back.
Oh yeah, a while back. I haven't done long formats like that in a while. I'd like to get back to it, but I think I'm going to start a different channel for it, just so it doesn't hurt the analytics. Do like BNN podcasts.
Yeah, it doesn't, as desktop says, bastardize the rest of the channel or the rest of the videos,
Yep,
which
yep.
it can, and it's
It's
disappointing.
I mean, I've definitely seen where I do my long format stuff and it only gets a couple hundred views, and then I'll do my news stuff and it gets thousands. So
Mhm.
it's a huge difference when it comes
Yep.
to, me still trying to build the brand. We're on our way to 10K hopefully in the next couple months. And then I don't know. Just keep going.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Once
I
you
don't
get
really have a
10K,
number of where I'll never be happy. I'll never be like satisfied. Like once I hit 100,000, I'll be like, okay, well, how quickly can I get to 200,000?
well, you get your age scale and then that. It's like, well, are they going to meet somewhere? It's like, well, I'm going to die at some point, but when are you going to plan on dying? Well, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink alcohol. Give me a little bit older.
I've told people that,
I get
BNN's
stressed
going to
out
be here.
about events.
Yep.
Oh.
I've said it in interviews, like BNN's going to be around for the next 30 plus years. So like we're not going anywhere. Like we're just growing. It's only going up.
Well, you got a good, what do you call it? Dedicated fan base.
Yeah. I
Like I said, them
have,
other channels losing 10,000 subscribers a week or a month or whatever it was.
yeah,
Because
no,
these people have millions of subscribers. And they probably
yeah.
don't even look at their YouTube. They probably had YouTube years ago, and it's like a lot of these people are coming back saying, "What do I have him on there?" I
Mm.
do it sometimes too. I'll go and clean up my YouTube accounts that I follow. I haven't lately. I just don't really care. But
Oh,
sometimes I'll go and I'll unsubscribe from channels that I just don't watch.
I'll
It's like a
filter
lot
out
of
like video game stuff. Like if I find myself spending too much time watching non bodybuilding stuff, I'll go through and purge, get rid of the
don't know how people
distraction
play
stuff.
video games.
I don't play them
Do
anymore,
not get
but
it.
I
I don't
enjoy
get it.
watching them. Well, that's just
I
because
used
you're
to
old,
spend.
Mark.
Well, no, there's older people that still play them too,
Yeah.
like online gaming and stuff.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
just can't get
I
it.
was really into that a couple years ago. It was like my whole life before I started making content. I was just consuming. Just I'd be playing games and watching people play games, and now I
Was
have it at
never into
least
that.
regulated. It's good. I mean, it's worked perfectly for your channel. You have all this time to make all your comparisons and side by sides.
And a lot of time on other videos that are hit swing and a miss or
Well, yeah, you
hit
have
or
all
hit
the
or miss.
project time. Yep.
Like I just posted one. I thought it was really going to do well. It didn't
Which one
do
was
well.
that?
Fastest rise to the top.
Oh, yep,
Uh,
yep.
I thought that would have been interesting, and it was like dead. It got like
Mm,
500 views in the first couple hours, and then it went almost dead. And I was like, "What the heck's wrong with this?" So I
mm.
changed the thumbnail, and instantly it
Oh,
started getting views. I'm like, "Okay, well, that's not bad, that's not bad," and then it kinda just but it's
mm.
like that I thought the thumbnail was cool, it had Lee Haney on the cover there, and
Mm.
I don't know. I put just a picture of Derek Lunsford.
Yep.
It
That's
was one that was already on there, and I was like, "Well, I'll just try anything now."
I would like to do maybe one of our Two Bros One Pods episodes. We could talk about athletes we haven't seen recently, or
Evan
athletes
said
we
a
didn't.
bunny.
Well, I mean, that's been a while. I'm talking like
Steve Kukla.
Steve Kukla. Yes, Steve Kukla is one. Like people that we saw compete maybe 2 years ago and we haven't seen since.
Bonac.
Bonac, yep. But we saw him at the Arnold, so that's kind of
Yeah,
recent.
yeah, yeah, 1 year
Rolly,
ago.
we saw kind of in a weird shape.
Winkler was, yeah, at his little should he have just stayed away? That's
Yeah,
why some of these guys quit at just the right time.
yeah, yeah. Rolly had
Gotta
a
hand it to
weird
him.
that whole comeback he had that year was weird because
But
he
if he
just
didn't
looked
come back,
terrible.
people would have been ticked.
Yeah.
Because at that time, the last time we seen him, he almost won the Olympia, and then he tapered down in 2019,
Hmm.
but then in come 2020, sorry, everybody thought he was maybe even going to win the Olympia, but he didn't compete.
Yeah.
He was out. He was out.
Yeah. I think that would be a good episode. Sit down and look at all the people that you know were almost winning shows or have won shows or compete at the Olympia in 2020 and we haven't seen since.
Akeem, to a lesser extent, he's been around.
He had a huge place,
He
what,
was heck
seventh
on wheels.
at the last Olympia he did, and then he
What did
did
he
the
place?
Arnold, and then that was it.
Was he at last year's Olympia?
Was it
I think he
last year?
was.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he got
I think
like
he was.
seventh.
No, that was 20. That was 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years. Yeah, yeah,
That
and
was
he didn't do
2020.
last year because
He
he got
got
caught.
sixth.
Yeah,
He got sixth, I
sixth,
think.
and then just disappeared.
Well, you know what happened to him? He
No,
hurt
I
his
don't.
back. He got into a car accident.
Really, recently.
Yeah. No, right after the 2020 Olympia.
Oh, I did
That's
not hear
why
that.
the following year he was not as good.
Yeah, yeah, because
Yeah,
he
I
came
heard it.
into that Arnold and he just, you know,
He got rear-ended. There was like a
uh,
stop on the highway or something like that, and there was a car
yep.
behind him they didn't see, and boom, smash. And
Shoot,
he couldn't
that
deadlift
just
for like
happened to
a
me
year.
like 6 months ago. I got whacked.
Ooh,
I got whacked on the highway taking a girl back home from a date.
jeez.
Yeah.
Hurt
Well,
her?
look, I
Is
mean, I
she
was
all right?
okay. I had some whiplash, but like I was stopped, and then a car behind me hit a car, and then that car hit me. But luckily, I had my ball hitch on the truck, so
Oh,
my
yeah.
ball hitch absorbed all the damage.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So that was kind of, yeah. But dang, well, sorry to hear that, Akeem. I mean, I saw him post
It
like
was a while ago.
a bicep curl video, and I was like, come on, man, like show a little bit, like make it exciting.
Yeah, because his back was dramatically different after the,
Oh,
if you look at the 2020, he had his lat insertions were coming in,
you're
he was
right.
back was
Yeah.
improving, and
And
then
then they
after that and then I heard the interview. I can't remember where I seen it, maybe Dave Palumbo's, don't know
maybe.
exactly, but he explained why he was not as good after 2020, and I'm like, "Oh, that makes a whole lot of sense."
Mm,
And he's a strong guy too, like,
yep.
he
He's a
needs to lift some heavy buttocks weight,
yeah.
so and he couldn't do that. He's
Huh.
still winning shows.
He won the Puerto Rico, and yeah, he can still win shows when he jumps into them. It's
He
just
was
we
on
haven't.
fire winning the Chicago
Yep.
2020.
Yep. But then he's been in the off season for like a year and a half now.
Well, competed at the Tampa, won
Not
the
this
Tampa.
last one though.
No.
He
What
didn't
was
he
the
didn't
last
compete in
Tampa?
2023 except maybe the
Mm,
Arnold. Did he do the Arnold?
yes, he did do the Arnold.
He did do the Arnold. Okay,
That's
so he
where he
did
competed.
compete and then just took the year
So
off because
the Arnold is the last time we seen him.
yeah. So, and I don't think he hasn't announced he's starting a prep. But guys like that, they don't announce that they're doing it until
No.
3 weeks out or something. Like if he was doing New York, he'd be like, oh, like 2 weeks out, he'd be like, oh, okay, he looks shredded. He's probably doing a show. He's just not one of those social media people.
Seems like a friendly guy.
Oh, I bet. I haven't met him yet. But yeah, I bet you he's super cool. Yeah.
Well,
That's what's nice about our sport is a lot of the guys are very friendly. I have yet to have an interaction that was kind of like, well, I haven't had a good interaction with Hunter yet, but I also haven't had an interaction. Like I tried to interview him once and he said he was busy. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, if you're busy, you're busy.
I spoke to you, whatever.
Yeah. Well, he didn't wave me off. He's just like, oh, sorry, man, I'm busy. I'm like, okay, no worries. It was also like 12:30 at night, and he just got his tan done the night before prejudging at the Olympia. So
Yeah.
I get it, you know.
And they're on their diets and stuff too. That's another whole.
Yep. That was the first. Yeah, man, that first Olympia was so wild. And, you know, just I met Ian, interviewed Ian. I met Raphael. I met Vlad.
Sukuruchku?
Yeah, met him. He didn't want to do an
Sukuruchku.
interview, but I got a photo.
He didn't want to do one, no?
No, no.
Hmm. Was he a
Um,
mean man?
no, he's just tired, I think. Because these are all like around the tanning zones. So I was the only person out there. I set myself up there late at night. So when everyone was done tanning, they had to walk past me and I had the tripod set up and just grab people. It's like, hey, Mr. Valier, can I get your thoughts for a couple minutes?
This is 2022?
No, that was 21,
21.
right?
So you were not 2022. You were
Oh,
at
it
the
was it
Arnold.
was 2022. Yeah. I
No,
wasn't at
you were at the
2021.
you
I've
were at
only
the
done two
Arnold.
Olympias. Yeah.
So
I
22 and 23 you
Yep.
did.
22 and
Okay.
23. I did the Arnold and the Olympia.
Hattie Shupin, Derek Lunsford.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. I honestly like when Derek came out on stage for prejudging, I knew he won. Like he looked so good. It was just so bubbly, just wild. And Nod
From
looked great
behind,
too.
he looked some dry though,
Yeah. Yeah.
like sharp, and from the side, the wheels.
He just dominates the side and the back. And even from the front, I mean, the upper body and everything looks great.
I could hear myself too saying like, "Oh, Hattie should have won," and then I honestly take a serious look at all the pictures and stuff and the video footage, and it's like
Derek
Derek
was
had
kind
it,
of the
man.
exciting
Derek
pick, and
Derek has
I
it.
think, yeah, I think he won enough
He did.
shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hattie was off a couple of. He wasn't as sharp as he was last year,
Hmm.
and
Agreed.
that's
Yeah.
gonna hurt him. He might have
Yep.
been a little bit bigger even. But
Yep.
when it comes to this top 2 guys, you gotta be as sharp as you can be, and
You
I
have to
do not think
nail
that
it.
he was.
You
Yeah,
you,
I
you
don't
got to
think that he
nail the
was.
conditioning. You've got to nail the fullness.
Now, was it just me? You were there. It looked
Yeah.
like Hattie was a little off the second day in the finals. It did not look like when he came out for his routine. When he
Yeah.
came out for his routine, he looked a little off.
I think he looked. I remember him looking sharper at prejudging. Yeah.
Like,
But
judge my
again,
pictures.
Derek just blew me away. He was just so good. And then
Yeah, so many
Samson
people
was
were so
so
upset at the
big.
first. Like, he heard Chris Aceto, blah,
Yep.
blah, blah, blah,
Yep.
blah, and it's like,
Chris
you
and
don't hear them saying about anything about it anymore because they probably looked at all the pictures and they probably figured that they were wrong.
yeah,
Yes, Hattie had the better abs. What else on him was better than Derek's?
right. Name
Oh,
one
wait.
body part.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Calves? Get out of town. Hattie
Yeah.
don't have calves.
Yeah. I don't think
Somebody
I've
in the
ever looked.
comment section, calves. They were going to write
Oh,
calves.
really? I don't think I've
No,
ever
no,
looked at
no.
Derek's
I'm
cat or
preceding the future.
yeah. I don't think I've ever seen Hottie's calves. I guess I never looked at them.
Not the best.
Hmm.
Calves and forearms are not the best.
Oh, that's a good video. Best calves in the Olympia. Best forearms in the Olympia.
I've done calves. I do not think I've done forearms, but I know who has the best forearms.
In the open.
I mean, in the history.
Oh, in the history. I was gonna say Ramon Dino's got crazy forearms.
Yes. For the size of him, he might even have the biggest,
Yeah.
like proportionately.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
just
see
he just needs
him
to bring
being.
up everything else. Chris is just so much bigger.
He was close this year.
He was closer than last year, but
Yeah,
I just
he's
when
getting
I
there.
saw Chris come out for prejudging because I was
It's the
in
whole
the
package,
third row.
like the condition of the whole package when
It-
he flexes.
the
It's like,
crazy
wow.
detail, the
Yeah.
density,
Not so much
the
the lines or anything. Like, I mean, he doesn't have big biceps, things like that, but
no, it's just
he
the
just
structure is so imposing.
it's like the Dorian Yates back in the day. It's like you can hear
Mm,
somebody talk about his arm, it sucked, it's coming off the bone, and then you watch some clear footage that you can find, even in 94 or 97, even in 97, the
mm,
2 bad years, you watch them do their quarter turns, and it's like Dorian's just in another level.
yeah.
Like, Nasser looks watery beside him. I can see why he won.
Hmm.
And then you look at the pictures, and it's like, "Oh, Nasser was robbed."
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
But you watch the video footage, you gotta get clear footage
Yeah. Which
when they're
is
doing their quarter
tough.
turns and they're up close, and it's like, Yeah, no, Dorian's even Kevin Levrone
Mm,
looked watery beside him, and none of them were really watery. But next to the Yates, yes, he was just in another level.
hmm. I don't think I've ever seen that footage.
Not from like 96 or 97.
Uh-uh.
It's out there. Hop around. I'll look later. Maybe send you if I can find
I,
it.
I'll be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I do need to get better about the older stuff. I watched the Jay Cutler stuff. I've seen that. I've seen a lot of Phil stuff, but
You
anything
mean like
before then,
Jay versus gosh darn it.
Ronnie?
No, 2007.
Seven. Oh,
Why can't I think of his name? I should be
um,
slapped in the face
Jack
right now.
Dexter.
No,
No,
2007.
seven. Who was seven? Oh, Dennis.
I'm just terrible. I
Dennis
am terrible.
James.
People at home in the comment section below, they're commenting
Gunter's probably before then.
what is wrong with you, Marx Max Muscle?
The Bedell
Victor
guy.
Martinez.
Victor
Victor Martinez.
Martinez. Oh wow.
Very
Okay, yeah.
nice.
I'm
Couldn't think of Victor Martinez's name.
yeah, I was struggling. I'm like, I know it was like I know around that time frame,
Well,
but
we were talking about like robberies or whatever, and I figured
yep.
maybe that you were talking about that one in terms of Jay Cutler, because
Oh,
Jay beat him.
yeah. No, I'm talking about like training footage.
Oh,
I don't even think I've really seen like the Olympia stuff. Like I'd have to that's some probably stuff I should look back on is like who placed in the top 6 and names I've never heard of, stuff like that. That would be fun.
training footage back in the day consisted of watching Pumping Iron,
Yep.
but
Bigger by the day,
there was another video,
all
bigger by the
Kyrene.
day. That was years. I'm talking years before that.
Oh. Oh,
I
like
got
the
this,
DVD stuff.
yeah, VHS even.
Oh my
But
god. Wow.
there was a Lou Ferrigno
Really?
a documentary, and I had that on DVD, and I watched that just as much as Pumping Iron, like to get into working out.
Yeah.
It was Lou Ferrigno versus Boyer Coe for the Masters title. They did
Okay.
a whole documentary thing on it, or docudrama, whatever.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Robbie Robinson wasn't even in it. Robbie
Oh.
Robinson came. They kind of threw him in at the end and said a surprise entry here, Robbie Robinson. They even said he was from Norway or something, which I think he did move to Norway. He's an American anyway.
Yeah.
But it's because he won. He
Mm.
won. And they wanted the story to be about Lou and Boyer Coe because Lou did beat Boyer. Lou placed second and Boyer placed third.
Yep.
So it was called Standing Tall. If any of you kids at home, you watch Standing Tall with Lou Ferrigno. Great little story.
Hmm. I'll make sure
It's
I
like it's a
yeah.
mini Pumping Iron. Do you remember the little guy at the first of Pumping Iron that jumps up into Arnold's arms?
Oh yeah. Yep.
He does that to Lou in that movie.
Oh,
And
okay.
if you ever see me in real life, your butt better be ready because I'm doing that to you.
If which
You got
is
something in your hand, you better put it down because I'm coming.
Toronto's the closest pro show for you, right?
Yeah, I'll get around some point in
Well,
time.
you, me, and EP we'll have to
Me and the
figure
wife
that
will
out.
get a what do you call it?
A
To be able to
bus
go
ticket or
down to the
something.
States. Oh,
Oh, a visa?
a visa? Is that what
Yeah,
it's called?
or a
I thought it was
passport.
something else. Passport, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I need a passport if I want to go up there. If you were closer to Vancouver, it'd be perfect, but that's all the way over there.
I might be able to get down there, but they probably wouldn't let me back in.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You could probably get
We don't
in, but
want him. We don't want him. We've had him. We don't like him.
we don't want him back. Yeah, man. Yeah, we definitely need to go to one of those shows. Um, Ron Hatch, he's the promoter of the Toronto, I think it is. So I could probably email him and see, probably get press passes or something one of
I
these
don't know if
years.
I would. I assume these guys don't like the cut of my jib.
YouTube is people. Yeah, it depends.
You're a
I
different
mean,
sort, though.
yeah, I guess my content's a little different, but I don't
And in
know.
real life, too, you're a big presentful guy. You're a colonel, a
Yeah,
Kaiser. I
yeah.
mentioned that before.
For what?
I've mentioned that before. Like you're a Colonel Kaiser type person. I'm more of not a follower, but
You can be a correspondent. I'll bring you
Yeah,
on
yeah.
as a
Oh
correspondent for
no, I'd be
BNN.
working for you if I was ever on there. I'd be, hello everyone, Mark here for BNN.
That would be cool. I'd like that. Yeah, it'd be you, me, and if EP's there, we could do a little three way with the three mics, and yeah, we could do just like the halftime show for the Super Bowl where you got they're like standing there with the show in the background. Oh yeah, that'd be
What's
good.
this Super Bowl you speak of?
Oh,
Is it
football?
like a bowl with different types of foods?
Yeah, it's a bowl. It's split into quadrants, and you have four different cereals. So you
This
get
is how
all
many
the
Super
different.
Bowls I've watched.
Oh, yeah, you're not missing much. It's if you don't watch football, if you don't watch American football, then it's nothing. You know.
My brothers are all, nah, you don't know what you're missing. You should be watching this. I'm like, you gonna come
Mm,
on up to my place and watch the New York Pro this year? I wouldn't watch that. I'd rather watch paint dry.
to each their own.
Oh, I get along. I get along great with my brothers, but they do not watch the same content I do.
No,
They like
no.
drinking beer and watching football all day long. And
Well,
I've drunk beer. I can understand that. I
yeah,
could drink beer and watch wrestling, or maybe not
sure.
wrestling all day, but UFC or something.
UFC, yeah, yeah.
But I don't drink beer and I don't watch TV for 7 hours at a time anymore.
Well, I'll tell you what. If relating to your, and we'll end with this with your brothers not watching bodybuilding, that's how I approach dating now. As of yesterday, is if I'm not dating a girl unless she enjoys competitive bodybuilding. That's my new standard because
Wow.
I think I've been dating girls that aren't in the industry and don't understand it. And when I explain like, hey, I need to sit down for 3 hours and record B-roll for my YouTube video, they
Well,
don't get
they'd
that.
be more in if they were understanding of the YouTube industry might be better.
That could be good too. Yeah, like a content creator. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering like if I'm waiting on we'll end with this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm waiting on some military orders that should start in March, and that's going to send me out to the East Coast for 9 months. I'm waiting for that. But if that doesn't happen, and I'm going to stay out in California for another year, I'm going to look at maybe trying to find an apartment or like a house with other YouTubers, kind of like a content house. I'm thinking like maybe something like that, cheap rent, but then like everyone in the apartment complex makes content, so everyone's kind of quiet and everyone respects people's
I can
recorded.
foresee it now, man. I can foresee it now. Jars of mayonnaise and things of butter are gonna be filled with toast crumbs, and mayonnaise is gonna be filled with little bits of
Oh no,
tuna
I'd
and
have my own little mini
who's
fridge with
in
my
my
chicken and
mayonnaise?
rice.
They'll be eating your stuff.
I will send you a picture of my fridge and you're going to be horrified.
You don't have any food?
No food. I have chicken and eggs.
Well, you're a big guy. You
Like
can live off
that's
that. Live
yep.
off your muscle for a while.
Well, that's all I eat. I eat the same like four meals every day: chicken and rice, or no, chicken and eggs. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for carbs because I was doing kind of like a keto thing for a couple months. So this week, I don't know. I should probably go pick up some rice.
Rice is nice.
Yeah, rice is cheap. Go to Costco, get those
Not minute
50-pound
rice.
bag.
Yeah, just not minute rice.
I like that stuff, honestly. It's probably
Oh,
not as
minute
good for
rice?
you though.
No, there's nothing in it.
Oh, really?
Oh, you gotta get at least something
Five
besides
minute
minute
rice?
rice. No, no. Jasmine,
I do like jasmine.
basmati.
Yeah.
Basmati's really tasty.
Maybe that's what I'll do. I gotta fix my time zone. It says it's
No
6:30
matter what
here.
you eat, somebody's gonna tell you it's no good for you anyway.
Well, that's my thing with oatmeal is whenever I eat oatmeal, it just destroys my gut. Like I'm
Oh,
super like
really?
bloated and yeah, I
Really?
don't I don't digest it very well.
I eat oatmeal in the morning,
I used to
and
always eat
I
it and
swear
then
by it.
I felt gross. And then
Really?
I had Ty Jordan. He was coaching me for a little bit and he told me maybe I have an intolerance to the oats and I should do something like cream of wheat or cream of rice instead.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he says it's
Well,
actually a
I've never
pretty
had a
common
problem with
thing
oats.
in bodybuilders. Some
Hmm.
people just can't do oatmeal. And I'm like, interesting.
No, I love oatmeal.
I used to love it too.
Blueberries. Oatmeal
Oh,
blueberries.
oh.
Oh, sorry, man.
I used I had I had Taco Bell and oatmeal and protein shakes today, so I'm a little behind.
You're gonna be a little behind here in a minute. After this show's over, you're gonna go visit the bathroom.
Yeah.
Taco Bell,
No,
make a run for the border.
I've been okay with that. I think it destroyed me for a little bit, and then now I think my body's used to it,
Yeah,
which
if
probably isn't a
Roman
good
Fritz
thing.
can eat apples all day, every day, then I guess he can get away with that.
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
Dave asked him, or whoever he was on, Roman
Hmm.
Fritz, eat apples all day, every day. Did it hurt your stomach? Yeah, I don't remember it being bad.
Oh, it's probably Fuad. Roman used to be on there all the time, and then just kind of stopped. I
Roman's cool guy.
he seems cool. Yeah, yeah. He did good. Like 10 pro shows this year. Busy guy. Busy, busy. Well, Mark, thanks for coming on for another episode. Ladies and gentlemen,
Anytime, my man.
comment in this video if you have any questions for us for the next episode. We will be recording we'll try to get back to a weekly schedule. We'll try to maybe on Sundays we'll come out with a couple episodes.
Or even if they want to do like a comparison or something, if you could bring that up on the screen, we could
That would be fun. Yes, like
give our
a
thoughts on it, something
side
like
by
that.
side
Yeah,
commentary. That would be
yeah.
actually that'd be a lot of fun.
Like if they picked who do we wanna judge?
Yeah.
Derek and
Hmm.
Hattie.
Derek and
I think we're
Hattie.
both. I think we're both on the same side on that one, so it might not be very entertaining.
Well, but then we'd want to like really dig into like the minutia of the physique and be like, okay, like what are we not looking at? Like what if anything, what are we missing? Like why do people think Hottie won? Like like how
Six
in
pack.
what universe could we give it to him? Yeah. Could be a fun video. Let us know down below. But make sure you guys check out Mark's Max Muscle on YouTube, the leading bodybuilding comparison channel, number one in my opinion. And follow him on Instagram over at Sunny Warcloud. I think I got it right
There
this
was
time.
another channel. I'm trying to think of them. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of the other comparison channel.
That's larger as large as yours.
It was bigger, but
Really?
he I still follow him.
Oh, I,
Doesn't
I mean,
post anymore.
I know Fernando Arroyo does a lot of, but he
That
he
was
has a huge
before that.
channel. He has a big
Yeah, he does.
Instagram.
Yeah, huge Instagram.
Yeah, the YouTube not as much.
Oh, Mikey's Strength and Fitness used to steal videos from him all the
Well,
time,
yeah, we
and
don't
you could
talk.
even see the label on there. He wouldn't even care.
Yeah, yeah,
I forget. I'll message you later and tell
yeah.
you.
There's so many YouTubers. I just
This
found
guy
one.
was pretty good though.
Yeah. Hmm,
Best comparisons I found.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know because I really only know you as the comparison guy.
Well, I didn't really do a whole lot of comparisons back then until he stopped, and then I kind of took over for him.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. You,
I've
you did a
talked to
lot of
the guy. I
history
used to
stuff.
comment. Yeah, yeah, that's or profiles.
Yep. Hmm. Well, let us know and let the comment section know as well, Mark.
I
Uh,
will.
but that'll do it for another episode here on the Bodybuilding News Network of Two Bros One Pod with my strikingly good-looking co-host Mark's Max Muscle with his good side. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let us know what you want to see and the topics you want us to discuss in the next episode. But besides that, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
See ya.